Hello there. Welcome. Thanks for joining me. And thanks for joining me on a Sunday evening. Appreciate that. I've got some of my members, my founding members in the house. Donna is here. Navala is here. Welcome, both of you. Thanks for joining me. I don't know how many people we're going to get in this little live. I wanted to come on live because, as you might know, hopefully know, I am launching a brand new paint pouring membership. And I launched that officially on Thursday, but the doors are still open to become a founding member of this new membership. And so I'm talking about it a lot. I'm posting a lot. I'm doing quite a few lives. So to offer it to as many people as possible. Hey, JC. Hey, JC, I want to say thank you for mentioning that audio thing. That's very valuable. I figured out what that was. I did, JC was there earlier, and I did a little test for the membership, little video test, streaming some things. And I had different windows open, all kinds of crazy stuff. But JC mentioned there was an audio issue, so I figured out what that was. So thank you. Anyway, back to talking about the membership and why we're here. I had a few questions that came in, emailed to me. And so I thought I answered them, of course, via email to the sender, but I thought I'd share them here with you in case anyone else had the same questions, or if you had additional questions, I'd be happy to answer those tonight. So if you have any questions, my founding member gang, Navala, JC, Donna, please feel free to ask them. So I'll just jump right into it. And hey, Annette, thanks for joining us. So I'm just, hey, Monique, how are you? Wow, you're from the Netherlands. Monique is from the Netherlands. 2 a.m. Oh my gosh. Well, I hope it's not going to disappoint you. It's just going to be some Q&A. But if you have any questions, I'll be thrilled to answer them for you. McLovin is here. How's it going? So, hey, Angela's here. Also, I have a whole bunch of my awesome founding members are in the chat. Thanks for joining us. Janice has just showed up. So this is awesome. So more people than I thought are here, which is cool. So I'm just going to jump right in to some of these questions that came in. And if you have any other questions, just feel free to throw them up in the chat there. And so the first question is, what techniques will I learn? And you're going to learn many techniques. It's a monthly membership. So we're going to learn one technique every month. And I'm not exactly sure which one we're going to start with, the first one, but I have created something called a success path. And there are 5 different stages. And at each stage, there are a group of techniques that I've kind of categorized for each stage. Now, we're not going to take these in order from like the easiest to most difficult. We're going to kind of jump around and be skipping around to different techniques here and there. So, but like right off the bat, like 3 core techniques that you'll definitely learn, in the next several months, the flip cup, the ring pour, and the direct pour. Those are what I feel are the 3 kind of core techniques. That's for stage 1. Stage 2, what are we going to do in stage 2? Those are kind of, actually, I'm sorry. Stage 2 is the core technique. Stage 1 is pretty much just getting ready for getting all set up for pouring. So stage 2 is where we're actually painting. Stage 3 are what I call intermediate techniques. And these are kind of variations of some of the core techniques. So we're going to do open cups. We're going to do floating cups. My favorite is the floating cup. I love that. String pulls, swipes, kind of the basic swipes. And the waterfall pour, which is a variation of the ring pour. And then stage 4, we're moving into a little more advanced techniques. These are things like the Dutch pour, the double cup ring pour, which is kind of like the kiss pour, like center swipes, cloud pour. That's a very popular one. And again, we're not going to be doing these all in order. We're going to be jumping around in stages. So we're going to do some easier ones, more advanced ones, kind of in the middle ones. So each month will be kind of different and kind of a surprise. I'll probably have a list of the months as we go. And perhaps I'll even poll the members to see what they want to do next. We'll see. So nothing's set in stone here. We have a lot of flexibility. But these kind of a little more advanced techniques, now we need different paint consistencies. We have different painting formulas. We have additional tools. So more goes into those types of techniques. And then stage 5 is where it gets the most advanced techniques. And that's things like the pearl pour, like the dump and swirl pearl pour. That's a very kind of tricky advanced technique. The bloom is, I feel, the most advanced technique, modified blooms, things like that. So then, and also be getting into, using the spinner in stage 4 and 5. So that's an additional tool we'll be using. Plus, we'll be combining techniques. And so things like landscape pours, that's a combination of different techniques. And there are other ways of combining different techniques together to create kind of your own unique kind of artistic interpretation of things. So there's a lot of different techniques. Plus, this is just actually kind of a small group of techniques. There's so many more we'll be able to explore in the membership coming up. So there's going to be a whole bunch of techniques. So that was the first question. That took too long. Okay. Next was, is this a course? And no, it's not a course. I kind of talked about this in some of the videos, but I was going to make a course, but I felt the course, like a great big course, but that felt like it would be kind of too kind of static and kind of get outdated quickly. So this is like an evolving, growing membership. So it's kind of like an ongoing course in a way, because we're always going to be learning new things and different things, and things will be changing. And as new things emerge, we'll take a look at those too and learn those. So it is a membership really, because we're always going to be learning new stuff. And but as far as kind of like a course, I do have sections of the membership site that have like categories. So as we do all these things, I'll be plugging them into different spots in the membership site as a way of organizing the content. So it's easier to find, easier to go back and look at older things or review things like that. So in a way, it's kind of like a hybrid membership course, kind of. It's something new, so I'm excited about it. So that was another question. Next up was, is this for beginners? And absolutely, yes, it's for beginners. You could really be at many different levels of paint pouring. But if you've never done this before and you want to try it, absolutely, yes, it's for you. I have a whole section that's already in the membership about the supplies you'll need and the paints and what we're going to pour on and a bunch of stuff. So it is definitely for you if you've never done this before and you want to learn. Don't be afraid of that. So it's for brand new people all the way through more experienced people. If you're a pro, you might, I'm sure you'd get something out of it, but maybe it wouldn't quite be for you if you're like, a super pro at paint pouring already. But there's room for many different levels. So, so that's another good one. I've got a lot of stuff coming in. I'm going to check the chat to see if I've missed any questions. I don't want to get too far behind. We've got so many people joining us. Hello, everybody. Let's see. I'm just looking for questions. Karen's back. Hey, Karen. She's joining us from Australia. Hey, Barbara's here. Hey, Barbara. A whole bunch of my founding members are here. That's awesome. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. And JC says we will learn that horrendous Dutch pour. Yes, we will learn the Dutch pour. I've always excited about clouds. Yes, clouds are fun, and they're challenging, but we're gonna figure them out together. Lee said he did a 24x48 swipe today. That's awesome, Lee. Fantastic. That's a big old swipe. I hope it turned out awesome. I'd love to see a picture. I'll share this, but Karen says every time I say acrylic pour, it comes out as acrylic porn. Well, they're very similar, actually, Karen, but I'll try to be clear with my enunciation. So that's funny. And Lee said he bit off more than he could chew. Oh, I'm sure it looks great, Lee. That's a big one, though. That's a very bold, that's a brave swipe to tackle. I'm proud of you. And Janice is excited about the waterfall pour. That's a fun one. I love that one. It's one of my favorites. And so I don't see any real questions, but great comments. Thank you. And Lee says, I don't do Facebook. We'll figure something out. You could always post it in our membership. That would be cool. So you could do that. You can post in our membership. I'll get to that maybe in a minute. You can create posts. We have a community in our membership, so you can share your artwork. You can share posts. You can ask questions. Other people can answer questions. We've already got some comments in there, which is great. And some people are sharing their art, which is awesome. So, and Barbara says she doesn't do Facebook either. No problem, because, again, the membership has that built-in community, and only, the community members are in there, which is cool. So it's a kind of an intimate group. But you can share, your paintings, ask questions and things like that in the actual group, which is in the community, which is in my website at acrylicpouringacademy.com. So, which is pretty nice. And that just came out. I use a site called Podia. It's like a content management site. That's what I use. They just rolled that out, this community feature, just this last Tuesday. So I'm getting to learn it quickly. It's pretty easy. It's not like super complicated, but it's really cool. So, and it will give us a whole range of new awesome things we can do. So, and Nancy's in the house. Hey, Nancy. And Monique says, this is a great question. Are the lessons always going to be run this time? No, not necessarily, Monique. Some of them will be live. We'll be doing live things as well as some pre-recorded things. Just so I can, like, some pre-recorded things I think are more beneficial just because I can get things set up a little bit better. I can have a bunch of different multiple cameras running, and I can edit the video a little bit more. So there'll be a combination of live things, pre-recorded things. But I'm still going through all the questionnaires that the members are submitting. If you sign up, there'll be a questionnaire, and two of the questions are: what day would you like to see the live videos? Like, what day would work best for you? And then what time? There's 3 different times that I've put in there that you could choose from. So depending on what the majority of the members choose, we might have a couple different days and times. It all depends on the members, and there's a lot of different things coming in. So I'm still kind of compiling and seeing what the best times would be. So, but it might change. So it might be earlier. It might be this time. It won't be later than this time, but it could be earlier than this time. But all of these things are recorded and put into the membership. So you can always watch them later if you want to. And we will have like live Q&As. And you can be there live if you want, which is great. You could ask questions, but I will also take submitted questions, and I actually will answer those first. So you can submit your questions ahead of time, and you'll know when these Q&As and everything are going to be coming out, because I'm going to set up a calendar for everyone, so they'll be able to sync up their calendar with this. So you'll know when all these pieces of content are going to be rolling out. So I hope that helps. And let's see. Let's see. JC says she's a beginner. I beg to differ, JC. You're pretty darn good. So you might think you're a beginner, but you're pretty good. I think you're a great artist. And I know you don't like to be called that, but I'm calling you that anyway, JC. Okay. Monique's a beginner. That's great. This would be for you, Monique, if you want to join. If you're not, you might already have joined. We do have a Monique that has joined. It's probably you. And Noella says, will we be meeting on which days and what time? I'm still determining that, which are going to be the best days. So there might be, if there's like everyone's got a different day, I'll have to choose something. So I might choose maybe 2 days out of the week, but it might not be every single week we're going to meet. But I'll have to see. And then I will figure that out and I'll let you know. And then hopefully it will be, the times would be favorable to most people. It's hard to do, please everyone with everyone's in a different place and different times. So I'll just have to do try to please the most people I can. But we might also have different times for different things. So, hey, Becky, thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. I'm glad you found me too. Let's see. Leola says her phone doesn't work like a laptop. I don't get the site like in your video. Do you have access to a computer, Leola? That would be probably the best way to watch the videos is on a computer, because you have a bigger screen and things like that. That's what I would recommend, is like a computer. And Lee asks, when you pour, what if we don't have the same colors you have? Well, it's okay. You don't have to use the same colors I'm going to use. You'll get, a different result because there'll be different colors. But I mean, you'll basically be creating the same technique and same type of pour. But I'll tell you what colors I'm using, why I'm using them. I usually always have, light, because values to me are very important. So I always have, different values of my colors. So as long as you can kind of match those values with your specific colors, you'll get great paintings too. So if I'm using like a red, you could use a blue. If I'm using like a black, you don't want to use black, but you could use like a dark, like a dark green or something like that. As long as we have a range of values, that's what we're really after. And the colors can actually be interchangeable. Value to me is more important than color, which is something I learned a long time ago. But it also applies to paint pouring as well. So no problem about that. You can use different colors. And where do we get this form? Which form are you referring to, Becky? Are you referring to the Success Path form or the sign up form? Please, maybe you could be a little more specific with the form you're referring to. And how do I become a member? Well, thanks for asking. That's a great question too. Thanks, Midwid. You could go to this. I'll put a link in the chat right here. You can go to this link, which is my website. And let me actually put it up on the screen. It's right here. It's Acrylic Pouring Academy. untitled.com/studio. But I put the link in the chat, so you should be able to see that in the chat, I hope. And someone's been pouring for a month and they're addicted. Yes, it's very, very addicting. And Navala is asking, so am I a beginner? I don't know. Are you a beginner, Navala? We will have you'll be able to determine that from the success path. If you read that, you can find out where you fit in the success path, which is right here. And you can download this. It's in the membership site. And you can read the attributes at the top. It's kind of like a brief description right up here of kind of where you're at in your pouring journey. So you can kind of determine if you're, what stage you're at. Beginner, like stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. You'll be able to kind of determine where you fit in that stage. I don't think you're a beginner, Navala. And Becky is not a beginner, she says. Monique hasn't joined yet, but she will. Awesome, Monique. Thank you. We've got like a couple Moniques, and we've got a couple Donnas. So, forgive me if I confuse. I don't know everyone's last name yet, but forgive me about that. But okay. Yeah, there's a great idea for you. Is Glovin says you can cast a phone to your TV, which is a great idea if your phone has that capability. Actually, I don't even know how to do that, but I'm sure you could Google that. That's an awesome idea. Thank you. Donna is here, and we're just answering some questions, Donna. Oh, okay, I can do this. Someone asked if I could post the YouTube link. And yeah, you can, I'm streaming right now on Facebook and YouTube. And you can view my live streams on both places. Let me see if I can get that really fast, and I'll throw it in the chat quick. Just take me a second. Here it is, right here. But I'm getting, here's the YouTube link. So I'm getting comments from Facebook as well as YouTube. So you can't see, Facebook comments if you're on YouTube, and vice versa. Becky says she hates cells. That's okay. A lot of people don't like the cells, and we'll be working on that too. We'll be doing a lot of techniques where we won't get cells and how to avoid them if you don't like them. So you're not alone, Becky. You're not alone. Okay. Let's see, any other questions? And will we be able to discuss consistency again? Absolutely. That's one of the most important parts of paint pouring. You'll also get, I've created it. I don't think I've posted it yet. I'm probably going to revise it. I have a 6-step kind of like pouring overview, which is kind of, I created this for my mini course. So it's in the mini course. So it is in there. You can find it, but I'll post it again. But it just kind of walks you through like the 6 big steps whenever you're doing a pour. And they're kind of like reminders. So, because when you get in the heat of battle, pouring and stuff, you can kind of forget things. So it just kind of is a reminder. So it's nice to have that with you or by you, so you can kind of refer to that. But yeah, we'll definitely be talking about consistency a lot, especially when we get into, the more advanced formulas and stuff. That's super important. So we'll be talking about consistency constantly. So, hey, Electra, I can see your comments. Hello there. And let's see. See, I'm scrolling out. There's more comments below me. So forgive me if I haven't gotten to you yet. There's a lot of comments in here, so I'm just kind of working my way down. Someone asks, how difficult is it to upload a painting? It is into the membership. It is very easy. You just have to have the file on your computer or your iMac. So yeah, you need to have, you just have to have a picture, like a JPEG or, an image like that on your computer. Hopefully you'll be able to do that on your Mac. And Sonia has been reviewing the videos. That's awesome, the early videos. There are a bunch of videos in there already. If you're brand new, there are a ton of videos about what kind of paints and supplies and pouring surfaces and some tips about Floetrol, pouring mediums. There's a lot of stuff in there. So, and Donna asked if we can use our own consistency for the courses. Sure, if they work for you, absolutely. I'll be sharing mine, and if I'd love for you to share yours as well. We could try them out, share different formulas and test them out. That would be great. I have my set, batch of formulas. There are so many out there. So I haven't tried everything, but I'm always experimenting with new formulas and consistencies and things like that. So absolutely. Absolutely. The goal of this is the whole point is to help you become a better paint pourer and a better artist. And so anything that will help you do that is I'm all for. So, and I'm not I'm not very strict about you've got to do it this way. I'm going to share my way of doing things, which is one way that works for me, but it's not the only way. So if you find another way, that's awesome, and I hope you share it with us. So kind of a give and take thing. So, and Angela is she's really into the ratios, science of mixing. Yeah, absolutely. I am very, very precise with my paint mixing formulas. So I have my 3-step paint mixing system, which is actually another question that came in. But so it's a system I designed to help make my paint mixing very easy and efficient and very accurate. So I share that in the membership. It's in there right now, actually, in under stage 2, the pouring apprentice stage. And it's to me, it's one of the most important things about pouring is to have the same amount of ingredients in all your different paints and have them all mixed to the same consistency and be able to do that quickly and efficiently every single time. Because you don't want to be, measuring with spoons and things like that. You want a fast system to do it, but you want it to be accurate. And that's what I developed for me. And it's worked great. And I use it every single time I mix paints. So, and Becky asks, what does the membership cost? Well, right now this is the founding member launch. I've just opened the membership, and it is $19 a month, which is the special founding member price. Or you could pay $190 a year if you wanted to. You get 2 months for free. But that is the monthly cost is $19. I opened it on Thursday, this last Thursday. I'll be closing it on this coming Wednesday. So you can join it at any time between now and then. And once it's closed, we're going to get to work and start doing a lot of painting and videos and having a whole lot of fun. And then eventually I'll open it again, probably in a couple months, because we'll have more content and it'll be a little more, the membership will be I'm working out kinks as well. So I'm relying on my founding members to help me kind of fine-tune things and tell me what they like and what they don't like or what we want to tweak. So it's really, I'm relying on you to kind of help me get the membership up and going and make it really, really great. And so when I open it again, the price will be higher. But you'll be locked in as a founding member to the $19 a month. Your price will never go up as long as you remain a member. And and then I put the link, if you want to check out the, you could go to the link that's on the screen, or I put the link in the chat if you want to check that out. I like cells in some places, but not in others. This is Sonia. So selective placement. Yeah. And there's ways to do that with swipes and things like that. Those are fun. Those are a little more advanced. Those are also kind of, you can get into that. You can do something like that with a modified bloom, is to get cells in certain spots, but not other spots. So, and let's see here. And let's see, Karen is the opposite of me and Angela. When she paints, she just likes to throw it all in there. And so she's looking for a more consistent approach, which is great. Yeah, my way is it's pretty precise. I mean, it's not crazy precise. I don't have I don't use scales or anything like that. But yeah, it's quick and easy to do once you've got the basics and created a few tools to help you. And then it goes really quick. And awesome. Okay, and so yeah, Donna asked again about the growing consistency. Sorry, I didn't get to that sooner, Donna. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Hopefully you try mine just to try it out, but absolutely you can use yours. That is fine. Oh, thank you, Sonia. I really appreciate that. I am really looking forward to this too. I've been working on this for a while now, and I'm so excited to get it going and really, start working with my members and seeing their progress, and it's going to be just awesome. Monique asks about closing time. I'm going to be closing. The doors close on Wednesday at 9:00 Pacific time, which is midnight Eastern time. I'm not sure exactly when the Netherlands time is, though. That might be another day. So, but yeah, definitely check. It's 9:00 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, or midnight, 12:00 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope that helps you. So bye, Karen. Karen is off. I will see you soon, Karen. Take care. Thanks for stopping by and joining us. And then Naval is asking, will all the live meetings be videos for review? I think you're asking, can we watch them later? They'll all be recorded, absolutely. So you can watch them whenever you want to. So they'll always be there for you. And all right. So I don't have any other questions at the moment, but let's see. I think I've answered probably most of the ones that have come in that I was going through. So I think we've hit all of those, or most of them. One of them was that I didn't quite answer was, is there a Facebook group? And yes, there is a Facebook group, a private Facebook group just for the membership, which you can join if you want. You don't have to. The membership will have all of the content So there's not going to be any content aside from comments and things like that. Like if people are uploading pictures and stuff on the Facebook group, that will be there. But all of the content, videos, everything I upload will be in the membership, in the community, and in the community. The Facebook group is, just one way of, connecting with the community if you wanted to. Also, you can watch the live streams from Facebook if you want, but you can also watch the live streams from YouTube, because I'll have a private YouTube link, which I will give to you every single time we do a live video. So you can go watch it from YouTube. And today I also discovered in my little test run this afternoon, you can actually watch the live stream right in the membership, which is pretty cool. So from YouTube, the only thing you can't do in the membership when you're watching the live stream is comment, which is kind of a drag. So you have to be, if you wanted to comment, you'd have to go to the Facebook private page where you can comment, but that's not that big of a deal. So we have like 3 places you can watch the live streams, and then they'll all be recorded. They'll all be housed in the membership. So, and let's see, any other questions that I had? I got that one. And another one that came in, which was, I think this person is a little more, not a real beginner, but a little more intermediate. They said, can I just learn a few techniques? Do I have to go through the success path? And absolutely not. The success path is just a tool that's just there for you to help you if you choose to use it. But if you just want to kind of come and paint, and because it's relaxing and fun, and you just like watching the videos, or you're not, you have very specific goals and you just don't want to, learn all these other things, you do not have to go through the success path. So you can use the membership however you like. So there is no strict structure. It is there for you if you want to follow it, but it's not required. So it is very flexible, and it is really catered to however you want to use it. So in any way I can make it easier for you or better for you, let me know. That's my job, and I will work on doing that. Okay. And yes, JC. Yeah, you can't watch in the membership because there is a lot of chatting going on, which is fine. So you will be watching from YouTube, which is cool. So I'll be sharing the links in the community whenever we meet. Those will be in there. You can click on the link, go to the private YouTube page, watch in there, chat, have a good time. It'll be fun. Angela's asking if I'm going to send invites to all the members to ensure everyone can get access to the Facebook group. I haven't done that yet, but there is a link to the Facebook group in the membership. So if you go to the community, inside the community in the Start Here section, I think it's the second post down, is how to join the private Facebook group. So that is right in there. It's ready for you right now if you wanted to go join it. We already have members in there. There's, I think, 14, 15 members have joined the private Facebook group. So, but I could send you, let me write a note. If I can send you a link, Angela, for the group, then you don't have to go find it. But I haven't done that because I know a lot of people don't like Facebook or didn't want to use Facebook. So I haven't sent a link to everybody. I kind of just let them choose if they wanted to join or not. So cool. Okay. All right. Well, I think that's it for my questions that it came in. And I don't think I have any more. JC says there's 16 members in there now. Awesome. JC, thanks. that's great. We're growing. There's not a lot of stuff in there yet. There's a little welcome post. That's about it. And then some other fun little posts. So, but we're just getting started. Just getting started. So, well, I don't see any other questions at the moment. But if you have any questions, let me show you this that I didn't answer here. And you want to ask them, you can always email me at brad@acrylicpouringacademy.com, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And with any questions you might have. So got a lot of our founding members behind me, are all of the founding members that have joined so far, which I am so excited about. I'm just so grateful that they've all believed in me and decided to join me and are excited about this new membership. So it's really, really awesome. And I can't thank you enough. So, cool. All right. Well, again, I will put the link. Let me throw the link in the chat one more time. If you want to go check out the membership and learn a little bit more, there's some info on the sign up page if you want to go read through that. I also put a video up there, kind of a little video that I recorded the other day, just talking about the membership, kind of what our goals are, what we're going to learn and what we're going to do in there, the different types of content we're going to have every month. So if you want to watch that, that would be cool. So, and I think that is just about it for tonight. So there's no other questions. I will say thank you so much for joining me. Hope you have a great rest of your Sunday evening. Thanks for taking some time out of your day and watching. Well, I got one more question here. Are we going to be, I think Nancy's asking, are we going to be live on Zoom? Possibly. Will we ever do a live on Zoom meeting? I think very possibly, yes. We could be doing that. Zoom is a little trickier than our live streams here. It takes a little more, it's not a lot of work. I mean, it's fairly easy. I'm sure you know how to use Zoom. But technically it's a little trickier to set that up. But I think for sure we could meet on Zoom and have some Zoom meetings. That would be fun. We could all kind of get to know each other a little bit better on Zoom. So definitely in the works, yes. So anyway, with that, I will say good night. And I think I will see you tomorrow is Monday. So I'll do my regular live at 5. We'll do some kind of paint pouring thing. It'll be fun. I'll answer some more questions about the membership, and it'll be awesome. So I will see you tomorrow. Thanks so much for joining me. I will have a great night and have a great Monday, and we'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.